什么？
Hello
答
everyone,
案
Hawky here,
还是问
back
题？
with another Sword of
可从不考
Convallaria
验难以解
video.
开的谜题，
A skilled slave
向
craftsman,
来令人失望的
talented but
都是
extremely
答案，
pessimistic.
而
He's
非谜
convinced
面。
that everything she experiences is
年少
meaningless
时的
and
叶加
filled
内
with despair.
是埃拉曼中
Young
富商，
Yeganeh, the
他
daughter
与
of a
威尔
wealthy
德奴隶
jeweler
乐师
from
赫
Element,
沙
grew
共
wary
同
of
创
the
作了
glitz
戏
and
剧
glamour of
希腊
social life.
风靡
Her
整个
play,
埃拉曼，
Hila,
后因触及奴
co-written
隶
with
制
Heshan,
而
a
遭
slave
封禁。
magician from
如
Vilda,
今，
was
叶加
once a
内
huge
是
hit
技术
throughout
高
Element,
超的
but
奴隶
was
工
later
匠。
banned for touching
他
on
聪
the
慧而
sensitive
悲观，
topic of
对自身
slavery.
经历的一
The
切
stark
感到
difference in their
无奈与绝
identities
望。
and perspectives ultimately led to the
个
rupture
性
of their
晶
friendship.
石工匠，能让叶加
Okay,
内
and
拥有
then look
额
at
外技能，召
Yeganeh's
唤光能
skills.
晶石。
So her
个
trait
性
here, Crystal
晶石工
Craftsman.
匠，
You
能
can
让叶加
summon
内
a
拥
crystal
有额
prism,
外技能，
which
召唤
inherits
光能晶
Yeganeh's
石。
attack,
晶石
HP, and
继承自
defense.
身基础
When
攻防
prism
属
is
性
attacked,
和生命
crystal
值。
refraction is
晶石被
triggered.
攻击后，
So this is this
触发
laser
惊
that
猛折射，
triggers,
对周围
which
随机
causes
敌人
magic
造
damage
成
to
无法
random
伤害。
enemies nearby,
每回合
and
具
has
有
a
一
trigger
定触
limit
发次
every
数上
round.
限。解放枷锁技
Reconstruction,
能
mirror
重构
reflection.
进返，
It's a liberation
能
of
传送
shackles
光
skill,
芒晶石，
can
并施
transmit
加进返，
light prism
使
and
其折射
apply
次数
mirror
和攻
refraction.
击提高，
Increases
对周围己
refraction
方
rate and
施加
attack.
免疫禁疗。
Apply immune to
具
healing
有
block
10
to
层解
nearby
放时，
allies,
进返效果
and with
大
10
幅提高。
liberation stacks, mirror
解放
refraction
枷锁
is
技能
greatly
重
improved.
构幻光万华
And
镜，
this is
也能传
Reconstruction
送光能晶
Phantom
石，
Kaleidoscope.
使其技
Liberation
能
of
折射
shackle
次数提
skills,
高，并
can
直接触
teleport
发剩余
crystal
次数。
prism, increase the
重回
number
昔
of
日的
crystal
绚丽。
refraction, and
折射
also
另一种
trigger the
相同目
remaining
标时，
times.
伤害降低。
Refraction
具
deals
有
less
10层
damage
解
to the
放
same
时，
target,
技能伤害
and with 10
大幅提高。
liberations, skill damage is greatly
魔法伤害
increased.
技能聚光重塑，
Focus
能
Reshape
对目标
deals
造成伤
damage to
害。
an area.
攻击后
After
恢复自
attacking,
身解放层
recovers
数和能
liberation
量，
layers and
并
energy.
施加聚焦。
Apply
精能
focus.
折射
Crystal
会优
refraction
先
will
攻击该目
prioritize
标。
this target.
此外，
And
在
after
攻击后
attacking,
会
crystal
触发一
refraction
次
also
精能折
triggers
射，
once more,
且技能
and
倍率
skill
提高。
multiply is increased. Damn,
沦
those
为奴
lasers.
隶工匠后，
Now let's look at this. So she summons that. So this is 4 cost, 1 cost, 1 cost. I feel like everything is pretty much same as the leaks, right? Now let's look at this. Prisoner of Truth. Element, Yeganeh, female, crystal craftsman. Yeah, went through all that. Slave craftsman. Numb to the daily grind, she watched the world's absurdities with a cold eye. She believed that even if she could cast off her physical shackles, she could never achieve true spiritual freedom. However, as she witnessed the selfless determination of those around her for change, her long frozen heart finally began to soften. I feel like it's a bit like Taia, right? The answer to life. Sometimes I thought I had grasped it in the facets of a gem, in the chains of a slave. But when I opened my palm, only deeper questions remain. What about you? Has your search brought you closer to yourself? And this is an astral imprint. Amber forged claws. Yeganeh's homemade carved fingertips. The cool metal clung to the knuckles, and the crystal energy within flowed with precision, carving countless dazzling facets in the gemstone in an instant. The ultimate craftsmanship was always born from fingertips. Yeganeh. Martha invited me to help everyone rehearse a play. Coco wants to play the role of the White Wolf King, and Camelot wants to play the role of the Continental Overlord. What about yourself? I just want to help them turn this dream into a real moment on stage. Okay, short but sweet. Okay, so she is Watcher, Element, and Discipline. Yeganeh is a summoner character in the Watcher, capable of summoning Light Prism. When attacked, the crystal triggers Crystal Prism Refraction, which can be triggered multiple times per round. By combining your own skills, you can achieve a variety of transformation effects of the crystal, such as increasing the number of refractions, attacks, or significantly improving damage immunity. In a battle situation where you need to face the enemy directly, you can also choose to trigger all remaining refraction times of the crystal, like counts of remaining refraction counts, causing explosive high damage. Crystal Craftsman possesses the additional skills Summon Light Prism, inherits own basic attack, defense, and health. When attacked, the crystal triggers Crystal Prism Refraction, causing magic damage to random enemies around it. Light Prism will share some of the damage taken by Yeganeh and trigger Refraction. Reconstruction, Mirror Refraction. liberate shackles, teleport light prism to the target location, apply mirror reflection to increase its refraction rate and attack, apply mirror reflection to the surrounding allies. Immune to healing band. When you have 10 layers of liberation, the effect of mirror reflection is greatly improved. Reconstruction. Phantom Kaleidoscope. Support, release the shackles, teleports light prism to target location, increasing the number of crystal refraction and triggering the remaining number, reducing damage when hitting the same target. With 10 layers of liberation, skill damage is greatly increased. Dazzling moment. Passive. When teleporting the light prism, its attack, crit rate, and damage are increased. Focus and reshape. Magic damage. Deals damage to the target, applies focus. Crystal refraction prioritizes attacking that target. After attack, crystal refraction is triggered once, and the skill multiplier is increased. I feel like this is all the same from the leaks. Increasing defense, attack defense, 1 energy. First skill is instantaneous. And which ones were we looking at? Yeah, Phantom Kaleidoscope, teleports, grants physical defense, magic defense, triggers all remaining charges of crystal refraction, and 2 additional charges, reduces the multiplier if hitting the same target, focus on reshaping. I feel like this is pretty much the same skills. Unless like some of the specifics are a bit different. Maybe the multipliers have changed. Yeah, gains attack 3, damage 2, crit 2. Yeah, really exciting. Another actual summoner, right? And then, yeah, attack. And then he triggers the crystal prism to laser, and then it lasers again. And then trigger that. Teleports there. And then it's lasers. And then hits back. And then you can see Lukema giving the liberation layers. And then this just makes it laser everyone, right? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's pretty cool. But yeah, probably more for mobbing. But like, look at that damage. Like 20k and 9.5. What is that? And then attack, and this is where she gets her liberation stats and gets energy as well. Okay. And then triggers again after attacking. Do a basic attack. I don't know, I think Yeganeh, he's pretty awesome. Like summon a meta, right? And comboing with other summoners, this will be really exciting. Actually, what does her astral imprint do? I feel like this is a spoiler, right? Everyone dies. Okay. Let's have a look at this. So it's a staff. After teleporting some character, you and the target gain random buffs and increase attack and damage immunity. Okay. Alright, that's still the same as well. Anyway, that is Yeganeh. Looks pretty cool. Fun summon unit, and yeah, pretty excited. I'll see you guys next time.